good evening and welcome. It's me. I put my lights on. It's still party time, mainly because I haven't had a chance and I haven't bothered taking my cards down yet. But it's still my birthday week, so we'll still let the party commence. But yeah, I'll put my main lights on and turn off my party lights because you don't need them all on, do we? Good evening and welcome. As ever, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is an evening with the gang. At the moment, it's just me, but there are several members of the gang that potentially will be joining very shortly. We'll have to wait and see if any of them do actually join in. If you're watching and you're in the gang and you want to come along and join me and save me having to just be me talking to people, then by all means, click the link. You find it in all of my things and stuff. So come and join me. Say hello. If you don't want to, that's also fine. But you know, um, let's have a look. Cut off in mid groove, dancing time. Oh yeah, the LD says the dancing time thing got cut off too soon for him. So yeah, apologies for that. But it's only a quick entrance thing on this. It's only a short. It's not the proper lead up time. It's just a quick intro. So yeah, right. As ever, Pascal was here, weeks ago, saying hello and stuff, and for some reason, I got signed in as me rather than me. So, but I did correct it, so I'm back. It's me in the chat again now. So yes, hello and welcome. I pushed the start button because I forgot that one. Yeah, Pascal's still here. It says evening. Quanoman's in and saying hi all. AJ's in as well, asking if I've finished the fudge yet. I haven't even opened the fudge. It's there. I can see it, but I'm not feeling the need to open it at the moment. I've still got birthday cake, so it's best to finish off the cake that might go off rather than the fudge that's going to sit there and be sealed in a packet and okay for weeks. So yeah, not quite yet. Jerry's in, saying hi all. Jerry, me, Jerry, me. Lord Barkley the Third is in, as is Dad. Then I saw, who else did I see? I saw Swigging Pig. And as I mentioned, LD's here. Let's see who else we've got. Jamie's in. Jamie. Skullfish. As Fox would say, Skullfish. But yeah, he's not here yet. He might be in later. You never know. Oh, there you go. Dad does it for me. So, hello and welcome. Can have a boogie at the end, says LD. It's equally short at the end as well. The evening with stream is just a little quick snippet. It's the War Hamster that has the sort of pre-roll, the full track. So yes, come and watch that if you want dancey times. But this is just, hanging around chatty times. Yes. So yes, this is just the normal evening with. So me and hopefully other people. If not, it's just me. At some point, I will go through the Gross Gallery. So don't forget, you can go into the Gross group, which is there. I'll put it in the chat and across the bottom of the screen as well. Come along, join the group, put some pictures up of stuff you're working on, stuff you finished weeks ago, whatever you like, whenever. And basically, I'll put it on the screen and we can look at it and go ooh and ah and stuff and be impressed by what you've been able to do with things. While I'm on this bit, I might as well do the other bits. This channel is supported by my lovely patrons, or patrons at Patreon. If you want to come along and help support the channel, pop along, have a look. See if you don't, you don't have to click anything, but if you do, you're welcome to join my 11 patrons I have at the moment. Many of which are in the chat at the moment. Yeah, they're all about. You know they are. I'll have to put together a little credit roll at the end with my patrons on it. Remind me to do that. I'll do that later. What else have I got? I've got the website, the grossmodels.uk. You can't post anything there. That's just for me. Well, it's not for me. It's by me, for you lot. I put up pictures and stuff on there. I've been neglecting it a little bit this week, mainly because I haven't been doing very much this week. But it's there. Have a look. It's got links to all the other media outlets that I have as well. Pop along again. Have a look. See what you like. I haven't seen why I've got notifications of things, but it's the buttons that I've been. They put us all on a button, says Dad. I could do that. Yes, I could. I shall have Thank you for my patrons button. Make a note. Remind me at the end, and I'll set it up. So yeah, I was thinking why I've got little notifications of everything, but every time Gross Models appears in a message, it highlights it for me cunningly, even if it's me that put it up there. So yeah, if I'm a little bit distracted, I apologise. I'm joined by one of said lovely patrons. Jerry's in the background there. I shall bring him into the stream, and there he is.
Hello.
Welcome, Jerry. How have you been?
Oh, not too bad, thank you. And sorry, happy birthday for the other day.
Lovely, thank you very much. Yes, I'm still not really celebrating, just haven't put it away yet. I really should, but yeah, I'll put it away before I'm on telly again. What you've been working on? I don't remember if I've seen any pictures of stuff you've been working on around.
No, I've not posted on anything. I've been too busy with work, unfortunately. So
that's why I haven't seen it. No problem. John's asking where the lovely dress is. There'll be a picture later because it's in the group. So yeah, apologies for that. It wasn't my fault. Then yeah, that just puts on a button. I will do. I'll put you on a button. LD says you've got the MG coming. I see lots of magnets in the future. I think I've missed some chat because it's definitely talking about Gundams, but I don't know what that was in stuff. But he's obviously going to be putting magnets on it. Shane is in saying good evening, Chris and everyone. Good evening. Gemma there, my wife. Hi, he wasn't allowed to bring it home. He was very disappointed. I wasn't that disappointed. Bring it home. He was very. Don't work magnet. Pascal doesn't work with magnets yet. Everyone's saying hello to everybody else. Edward says happy birthday. Thank you. It was Monday, but you know. Apparently, I have an open invitation to borrow LD's dress.
Yeah, she did look quite fetching in that. I did see the post.
Most things, to be honest. So yeah.
Although I still had to admit, you still had the Gross T-shirt on.
I did. Yes, I was wearing that when I went out because I thought I might be in photos. So. Let's see. We have Fox is in saying greetings all. Whether he gets his camera sorted and comes in, we'll find out momentarily. Little Boaty's confused and suggesting that I didn't have the right shoes to go with the dress. Yes, when I got dressed in the morning, wearing a dress wasn't in my list of things to do. It was a last-minute decision. So yeah, that says hi, Fox and Dave at Butcher That Bottles in. Evening, Dave. Haven't seen you around for a little while in here. Welcome. You've got the link if you want to come and join on camera. You know, just say you and Dad and Fox and Quano Man and yeah, all of you. Most of your people in the chat have actually got the link to come in and join on screen. So feel free if you want to. Everyone's saying, look, Bartley, we believe you. Everyone's saying hello to everyone else, as people do. Spend the first 10 minutes just getting to know who's here and getting on with everybody. There are 23 of you watching apparently at the moment. Probably 22 because I think it counts me and probably counts Jerry as well. So yeah, there's 20 odd of you around. If you're not watching somewhere where you can click on the link and join the chat, then come along to YouTube and click on the link and join the chat because that's where the fun kids are. We have, there we go. Still Princess Twinkle. I can't read it because it's getting small. It disappears after that, but I shall introduce him to the stream. Welcome, Quano Man. Still Princess Twinkly Top. Apparently.
He really comes up with some cracking names considering they aren't his profile name.
Exactly, yes. He's had to join my page as his profile name, which we assume is his real name, but never uses it. So we're all a little bit stunned by that. So let me change to a different... There we go. If I go to that screen, then we can see the full name. It's even got a winky smiley face on there as well. And because 3 pictures isn't very nice, we'll add a 4th.
Hey, Fox has arrived.
We have a guru.
Or, no.
Hello, hello everyone.
It's nice when there's 4 people, right? Yes, hello, Fox, and hello, Princess Twinkly Toes. How have you both been doing? I see you've got Gundams there. They're either really, really big or quite close to the camera.
No,
they're quite close to the camera.
I think I've got half a really big one here somewhere.
I knew a girl like that once.
I'm assuming that's what you've been working on today or this week.
I've been working on this.
The armless one.
Still working on this. And then I decided to do the put them next to each other so I can go, oh, look, they're both really good.
Cool. I hope there'll be interesting fighting action poses and dioramas and things.
Yeah. I got a
Oh, big base.
not
Oh, it's a big starry thing. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't got one of them. I just got the blue and black one.
logo for whatever it is, Federation.
Is that it's not Fox rummaging around, it's Jerry rummaging
me.
around. Yeah.
Sorry, that is
Jerry
me. I thought I
He's
muted
still
it.
He's turned his camera off, but not his mic. And he still hasn't got a picture up as his profile picture when he turns his camera off.
Actually, I put one on at the end of last week, and it hasn't saved it.
Oh, I don't know. I put mine on and mine saved it. So
You can't get the staff, can you, Chris?
No, we don't. That's a big one.
that is quite a big one. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh yeah.
I think Fox did one of those.
That's Granddaddy. Is that the mega size?
Yes, that's a mega size
Oh
one.
yeah, mega size Granddaddy Gundam. Yeah, 148 scale.
They are fun.
It's good fun, isn't it? Dead simple.
I've read the original thing, but it was designed for kids to get them into it.
Yeah,
So-
but then they give you water slides.
I can't remember actually.
Yeah, it comes with water slides and not stickers, which is
which
weird.
is
one
annoying
of the very
considering
few
my-
that don't come with water slides.
Yeah, considering my
Does.
400 quid perfect grade one comes with stickers, and
Oh, yeah.
I now have to try and find water slides for it. So
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Dave's not going to join us because he says his bench is carnage and chaos. Getting ready for the big man cave move at the weekend.
you
Oh.
should see mine. Literally got about an inch of clear space.
Where's Dave moving his man cave to?
He's getting an actual man cave, I believe, instead of being in a corner of the bedroom.
Ooh.
So yeah, next week we shall see big things from Dave. No,
Does that mean somebody's moving out or somebody's added to the house?
I don't remember. What's happening, Dave? Remind
Yeah.
us. I
Have
knew
you sold
were
one of the
moving,
children
but
or something?
I thought the time to move was while everyone was away on holiday, but he's obviously left it till they got back and then shoved them all in a corner. LD has a suggestion for you, Jerry. The Abbey Road store on eBay are really good for water slides, apparently. Jerry's got a picture.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
stuck one up. But this is the one that I wanted to stick up the other week, but it didn't save for some reason.
Okay, but we'll see if it stays because
That's a bit
it
like a
remembers
squid
your
play.
name, doesn't it? You don't have to put your name in again.
No, it keeps a name, although you can change the name at the start. But
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're looking
Yeah.
for water slides for Gunpla, just eBay's your best. But it used to be Samuel Decal, but he doesn't do them anymore. So
yeah, which is annoying.
just go on eBay and look for it. Put in a search for exactly what you're looking for, and somebody will have it.
If he doesn't do decals anymore, has he had to change his name?
What's the perfect grade you've got, Jerry?
It is the 00.
Oh yeah, there'll be because everybody else will be in the same boat. So there will be water slides around.
Yeah, because they brought out a lovely sticker set for it, and
Yeah,
it
but you
is
can burn
actually
those.
it is the annoyance of most of the Bandai fans when you look at the Reddit pages and various other groups that you get the perfect grades and they just don't come with the water slides, and then you get like sad little ones that come with better water slides than the big ones.
Well,
Yeah, I don't understand
it is frustrating because it's like they do water slides in the Star Wars kit. So come on, Bandai.
Yeah, they give you both in the Star Wars kits.
I know it's
They
not
do-
like
they
they
do-
don't do good ones, so it's just annoying that.
They do actually do water slide decal for a number of the kits. It's just only for about 150 of them have water slide sets you can buy separately.
Hmm.
But not
It's
for
also
everyone.
the annoying fact that they've gotten into the habit at the moment of releasing the water slides separately.
Obviously, of course.
That's what they've got, about 150, maybe 200 sets of water slides for different kit master grades. But
How many
Yeah.
different master grades do they do then?
oh, many.
Really?
Lots.
But they're
There's,
all the
there's
same,
trillions
aren't
of high grades and a significant number of master grades. And
That's very, very strange. Dave does answer. He says one of the daughters is moving out.
Yeah.
So she who farts in bed wants the bedroom back as a bedroom. So conveniently, Dave gets kicked out of the bedroom as a man cave and gets his own man cave. So I think it's a win-win,
cool.
Cool.
win-win
Nice.
situation with that, isn't it?
Does that mean we'll actually have a tidy desk in his work area for once?
For about a minute,
Oh.
probably yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had this tidy, but it just did not happen.
No.
It was tidy for about 3 minutes, and then it's just gone to pot again.
Yeah, mine's not untidy. It's just full of cards at the moment. So once I clear them out of the way, it'll be all right.
My bench only ever looks tidy between builds.
It's all right at the moment.
Yeah, it's because I've not got a lot going on. I've moved
It's
everything
got
out
nearly
of
as
the way.
much paint on it as Paul's has.
This is the scruffy. This is the removable scruffy painting mat. So the normal mat's clean. Some of them actually use a proper palette.
You don't want to go around doing that. Right. Anything been happening for any of you all week or fortnight or however long it's been since I've talked to you?
Been binge watching anime, but that's about it.
You haven't finished that series that you were just saying about?
No,
Because
no.
you got
it's
your
just-
PC working and came here.
Yes, I'm up to about episode 73.
Of how many?
The dub version I'm watching has got 93 episodes at the moment, but I think there's still more to come.
All right, so you're getting there. Let's see. Cynical Steve's in. Says tidy desks are a sign of no imagination, in my humble opinion. Chaos rules. Chaos rules.
Right, but what if you're a theoretical physicist? Then your
Yeah,
desk is
chaos
very tidy
rules.
because it's all in your
As long as
brain.
it's in order.
It's all in your brain then.
Pascal says that the Japanese one is on episode 100 this week. Jerry,
Ah, right. So I'm actually not that far behind then.
so a
Cool.
little bit behind, but not too bad for being a long way away from Japan.
Skill level, Japan.
LD is waiting to become a granddad still, apparently.
Cool.
I assume it's imminent. It's not just that you're waiting and keep going around and pestering and saying, "Make me a baby." So, yeah.
That just sounds wrong, Chris.
Well, it would be wrong. Exactly.
Bring me
that's
a
what I
baby, I'll be back for breakfast.
yes. So, yeah. Nothing else happening. We might as well wrap it up. Then. Yeah, it's finished.
I've been working on the big Sazabi. I did some streams yesterday while I was working on it.
You did. We saw the
I
two
did
streams
notice
you did
you-
yesterday.
You doing a live stream? I just didn't get a chance to join into it. So
Yeah, I did a couple yesterday. I was going to try and do some today, but I didn't get a chance. I'm going to do some tomorrow.
I was
I've discovered
inconveniently working.
Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it?
I know.
Jobs. Pfft. But I've discovered it's the best way to get through like tedious bits is just to do a live stream because then I've got people to talk to. It makes it much more fun. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, I
just
did
on the
notice
drive
you were
much-
lacking in one today.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do one
You
today.
did say you had other things that might be happening, so
Yeah,
we'll let
so-
you off just this once.
Yeah, so I'm hoping for tomorrow. I would actually do one now after your show, but I'm just knackered now, and it's too
Yeah.
warm in here.
Yeah, I'm knackered today. I don't know. Very strange. Ray's in from Malta, saying good evening, my friends.
All right.
Hello. And everybody's going to be saying hello to Ray now, so yeah.
Hey, Rick. And this will annoy Fox. I got another family banquet to go to at the weekend.
Oh, that would never annoy me. It just makes me jealous.
Is that the one with all the meats and the barbecues and stuff?
And various other things. Yes, it's the... I can't remember what festival it is.
It's
But I
the
just...
Indian Food Festival.
It's,
Is it
yeah,
Chinese
it's, like,
again?
it's like mid-year thing. So,
Is it Chinese again?
yeah.
I
So
don't
they do little things called mooncakes that you give to people and various things.
Ooh.
Oh, you
That's
have a
a-
moon cake. Is that edible?
Ooh.
Yeah, that is a... This one is a rose.
It
One.
looks a bit like a pork pie.
I know, and they actually have eggs in. They actually have egg yolks in. Well, this one
Sorry, I
does.
can't reach you from all the way over here. That's a fail, that is.
There you go. That's the inside of it.
Oh.
Oh,
And that is rose custard inside of that one.
yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Oh, it's
There's
really nice.
anyone problem with that little snack there you've got, Jerry? That is, it's not actually in my mouth.
Yeah, I know. They did do bigger ones, but yeah, and it depends on how lucky it is, depending on how many egg yolks it has inside it.
Okay.
You have to break it open and count.
Are these cooked yolks or raw yolks?
Yeah, no, they're cooked yolks. It's
Oh, good,
basically yolks in like a lotus paste and red bean paste and various other
Yeah.
contents.
Because raw yolks would put me off. So
Oh, no.
Right. Let's have a look.
What have you been up to, Chris?
Me, I've not been doing very much. I've done me dragon. I did me dragon on Sunday, which people probably saw. But I put a picture up in the group anyway, so I shall be going to that in a bit when we do the group. Other than that, that's it. I've sort of finished the Sazabi. I think I'm not gonna do panel lines on it because I tried one and it didn't look quite right.
You're not going to do panel lines.
I think it might be because I'm rubbish at doing panel lines, but I don't want to mess it up, so
All you need is a little bit of enamel and a cotton bud.
yeah, I did, and it didn't look right, so I'm gonna not mention it anymore.
What colour?
I've still-
What colour did you use?
I've got some Tamiya panel line stuff,
Oh, you don't want to use that.
so why not? That's for panel
Yeah,
lines, isn't it?
No, I mean you don't want it. Was it the black stuff?
Yeah, I've got black, grey, and brown or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you want to get yourself some of the ammo panel line washes, then you can get little shades of bluey greys and things. You'll find the
Yeah,
right
right.
colour.
I
Trust
don't
me,
know.
it'll look a billion times
Yeah.
better.
Just make your own.
Maybe later at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe. I still got to paint the little dude. The little, is it Charizard or something? Isn't it?
Oh,
Char Aznable.
I've hit the bottom of my brush wash tub. I've just run out almost. Oh,
You still got a picture around the edge.
I'll tell you, if you're buying this Masters brush wash, don't get the small, the bigger pot. Don't get the. How big is this? I don't know what size this is now.
Twice the size of the normal one,
Well, yeah, you think it would be because that's the normal one,
but it's not.
but it's not. It's the same. It's like its height is twice, but go for the. What size is this now?
It's probably on the bottom. There's a label on the bottom. I saw it.
Yeah, 1 ounce. Don't go for the 1 ounce because for some reason it's harder to get good lather out of it. Go for
Okay.
the bigger, smaller one.
The
which
bigger,
don't look
smaller
like
one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This little one, I've just had nothing but grief with this one because it seems to be thicker and denser and doesn't work as well. So. like it.
LD tells me to get a micron pen. Apparently. To do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can do, but it's enamels are the or oils. Well, enamels are the easiest thing to clean up because you literally put it on, splob it all over the panel line, give it 10 minutes, then just get a dry cotton bud and wipe off the excess around the edge. There's no skill involved.
LD says he uses the micron drawing pens 005. Found a few different colours.
Yeah.
And Dave says the best thing about being a granddad is filling them full of chocolate, Haribo, and Coke, and then handing them back. You have to shake
yeah,
them first.
the
You fill them full
bane
of
of
chocolate,
every
Haribo, and
parent.
Coke, shake them a bit, and then give them back.
Light blue touch paper and stand back.
Is that when you give them drum kits for birthdays and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't. I did that to my sister, and she took great enjoyment with getting revenge with my son.
What, you gave your sister a drum kit?
No, I gave my sister's son a nasty ray gun which made about 15 different noises and very, very loud. And she proceeded to then get my son a extremely loud. I can't remember what it was, but it ended up getting the batteries accidentally removed quite quickly.
See, Mama Fox got that. She got a Christmas decoration, which was a little like holly wreath with a train track and a train that goes around it. Hang it on the wall, and it has like a steam train kind of noise to it, but it's like louder than a jet engine. So that accidentally stopped working after a little while. Can't imagine. Don't quite know why.
Strange that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Just stopped working.
Bring it along next week. I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, no. How about no?
Yeah, it'd be fine. Yes, that's a good segue there. Look, because next week I won't be doing this show because I'll be asleep probably. Because next Thursday is eModels Day. It's the day trip out,
Yay.
up and down, sideways, whatever, to emodels.co.uk.
Up for you.
Your one-stop shop for all your model making needs.
Mm-hmm.
I will unfortunately be working, so will not be able to join you guys.
Is anybody in chat going to be joining us?
Yeah, people are going to be going. People will turn up. I know Dad's in chat. He's going because he's
Yeah,
bringing donuts.
Dad has to
as he
go
mentioned.
because where else are we going to get donuts from?
Exactly, it's the only place. We can
Not like
possibly
people
get
actually sell
from.
donuts or anything. You can't go in a shop and buy donuts, You just have to hope Dad turns up.
But he will. He's good for them. So yes, next Thursday, indeed, sometime during the afternoon, because I'm not going to go during rush hour because it's
No.
So once
Are
rush
you a bit
hour's
quiet,
finished,
by
I
the way,
shall be
Chris?
leaving. Pardon?
You're a bit quiet.
I'm a bit quiet.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm being fairly normal. So I turn myself.
We're
up.
all louder, I think.
Let's see which way I've got to turn.
Possibly.
Uh,
Haven't heard anything out of Twinkly Toes as of late.
no, he's normally quite quiet. He sits there quite quietly.
Yeah, I haven't quite got like the hang of this.
You just
Tell
shout
me
when you got something to say. You say it.
Pretend
If
you're in
you've
the
got something
pub.
to say and everybody talking, just wave. And eventually someone will notice.
I'm around. Whoa!
I thought he'd done my usual trick of just muting the mic and then just randomly chatting away.
I think if you mute your mic, people know because it's got the little symbol that appears down the bottom there.
Yeah.
No one will ever know if I mute my mic.
We will because it's got a little button. Actually, no,
can't see
probably
the
not
little
if you
button.
press the button. If I press my button. No, see,
Yeah, but if I press my mute button,
you just go quiet.
yeah, I wasn't actually talking. I didn't press it at all.
Yeah, but we know your mic must be muted or broken if you go quiet because it doesn't
That's
normally
true.
happen.
I was just lying. I didn't really press the button.
Cynical Steve will be there in spirit unless I'm in a Turkish bar and I forget all about models for a bit. But you're
Cool.
almost there already, aren't you? So you could go.
Sounds legit.
Swigging Pig is planning to go if I can get the time off work. You sound like you might be coming down with something next week. So you
Yeah,
could-
it might have a
should-
bone
should
in
be
your
off
leg. I
ill.
think that one.
Clarky's here. Good evening, all. Evening, Clarky. And Dad he's got it officially down there saying that he'll be there with donuts.
Donuts.
Capital donuts as well. so
And we're
they're
having
bigger than
cake as well.
donuts. There's cake, yeah. Someone's going to bring cake for us, aren't they?
Yes, I keep forgetting who it is.
It's Simon someone, I think. Simon. Yes. Someone.
All I know is coffee cake. Mm.
Cake, yeah, it's coffee cake, chocolate cake, and carrot cake, wasn't it? For Ted put in a
Yeah, I
request
don't know why
for some
Ted didn't just
strange
say
reason.
gin cake.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
Ted's like, yeah, just make my cake a gin cake, as in just a bottle of gin.
Simon Taylor says Dad. It might well be. I think it was
Yes.
Simon someone, but I can't remember. But yes, apologies if you're watching, Simon, and I forget your name. But
Yeah. It's not that we don't know these things; it's that there's like a million people's names we have to remember, and it was I'm almost 50 now. It's not.
I forget things. That's why we've got names on the bottom of the screen so I can remember who I'm talking to.
Have you managed to sort out your PC yet, Dad? Because we haven't seen you for a while.
Who? What?
Dad, wasn't he getting a new
Dad.
PC?
Dad was getting a new PC. Yes. He, as far as I know, hasn't yet, but it's on order because he had to order all the red bits, and they're special order because normally PCs don't come in red, so they had to get special ordering
That's why Dad can never get the same microphone as me and you, Chris.
because they don't do a red one.
It's a blue Yeti. It's
Yeah.
got the word blue written on the front. He never
It
touches
does.
it.
You could probably peel that off and spray it red.
Well, it's a big chunk of metal glued on the front, but
Mine's white.
mine's silver.
I know you can get them in black and white and silver.
Yeah.
I don't think they do it in red, but yeah. He says he's got his new PC, but he's been decorating the daughter's new house. But should your daughter not be doing that?
Oh, something turned up for me today. Talking of nothing that there's anything relevant to it. Let me get it.
There you go. Dad's got his new PC, but he's been decorating the daughter's new house. Fox have had a delivery.
Yeah, something for something for Monday night.
Oh, is it your
Streamage.
plastic tube?
Yes, I've got my my FBI man's funky headphone, so it's got the clear tube, which means I can loop it around the back of my ear and talk into my shirt collar.
Have you tested it yet?
Yeah, it works. The only thing I don't
does
like
work.
is the wire is this twirly whirly stuff, and on the photograph it showed just a straight wire, but it works.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you
they
stretch it
are.
out, it'll go straight, won't it?
No, it was fine. It works.
I had one of those with a throat mic, and it just did not fit in my
Yeah.
ear nicely.
Well, the entire reason I want this is purely as just so I can do the stream on Monday nights. Because we changed the setup for the Monday night stream, I can't have the audio coming out of my speakers now because it slaps back. So I've got a pair of iPhone headphones, but they fall out of your ear all the time. So I've got one of these things. I was looking for one, and I thought, there's no way I can't have the clear plastic tube FBI man's ear jellyfish. So I've got an ear jellyfish.
It doesn't really matter about the stretchy cable because you've got that 76-foot long cable that I've got you.
Yeah, I know, but it's more just like if it's not very long, it'll hang out the back and then pull the cable down at me. I found it's best to have it in my left ear, but going down to the right hand side because that way it doesn't pull on itself. Otherwise, every
I
time
can't use my left ear for phone calls and stuff like that. It just doesn't. It works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It doesn't
my
work
left.
right. It doesn't feel right.
Well, it's
Some Ray-Bans to make that ear thing work properly. You know, some proper round the head sunglasses so you can go, yeah, the dodgy bloke is over there, is looking at me. Yeah.
I'll put a little microphone in my shirt collar. I'll be like, target is on the move. Target's on the
He's
move.
getting closer. He's getting closer. He's looking at. He's hitting me. He's hitting me.
I am in fact in the process of being stabbed. So it's weird because I have to have it in my left ear, but then coming out the right hand side to connect up. It means it's not pulling on itself. Then it doesn't fall out every 5 minutes. That can be a nice behind.
Won't trust people at paint. Oh, they're asking if he's going to weather the house. And Dad says she wouldn't have Mephiston red in the kitchen, so we've gone for Caliban green. Apparently, it's not quite the same though, is it?
Green kitchen. Oh dear.
I reckon you can put red in there somewhere.
I am half tempted to get my Bluetooth headset on this, but I don't know if the lag will be a problem.
You don't need to. The only reason I need mine is because we're doing a different streaming setup on a Monday, and it's picking up my speakers.
Yeah,
I've got this one on an extremely long cable at the moment, which is just annoying me because it falls off my desk and then takes my head with it.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape your head to the desk.
Duct tape it to the round your back and all the way down your back. Put one roll of duct tape. That'll do it. Or maybe a sweatband. A good 80s sweatband. That'll hold it in your ear as well.
Go get my extremely big clamp.
Sweat bar sounds like one of those Ponzi bars that popped up in Manchester for 6 months in the mid-90s. Hey, going down Sweat Bar? No, going to Irish pub instead. Okay. Sounds a bit stupid.
So I've just been handed a note, but it's all good. Right, hang about. Jem was asking me, did I hear you say red is okay in a kitchen?
Oh, that's risky.
You're in trouble.
No, Dad said she wouldn't have red in the kitchen, so red's not okay in the kitchen, apparently.
Eject.
Just don't say anything else. Don't give her the screen evidence.
I'm being shouted at from downstairs, but I can't quite hear it, so it's okay.
Ground.
If I ignore it, it will go away.
Stop digging.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Dad says she used to work for BASF as a colour researcher. And Caliban was just the colour she was looking for. B&Q are going to knock it up tomorrow. You've got to take down a little pot and say, I want 76 litres of this, please.
Yes. Well, it's cheaper than going to GW and buying like hundreds of...
Yeah, just think how much that costs.
Green.
Oh, that's horrendous.
How far can you get a little pot if you're, airbrushed it?
Don't know. But I did find out that the actual painting team at Games Workshop, they don't sit there with a little pot of Agrax Earthshade. They have like 5 litre barrels, and they just they have them to just bing. There you go. There's normal oil. There's Agrax Earthshade.
Don't tell him that, because he'll be going up to Warhammer World and looking for the Mephiston red.
Yeah.
Litre drums.
Yeah, Dad, you might need to have a chat with Simon and get him to work on his cup, because I've got nothing left.
I can't tell what that is, Jerry.
Get you a 5 litre.
That's not right.
Oh, it's that. That's not. It's too thin and runny to be Citadel paint.
No, it's the shade.
Oh, it's a shade. That's right then.
Was it Cassandra yellow or?
That one was the Cassandra yellow.
I might have a problem with this lid. It doesn't quite fit.
No, I think it must have shrunk when you've been washing it too much.
I know. While we're actually chatting, we're going to order some more while we're live on the air.
Just put your credit card on the counter there on the bench. It'd be...
No. Maybe not.
Apparently, it doesn't matter what Dad said. I heard what you said, and Dad says, "Don't involve me." So you two continue to bicker quietly in the chat. It's fine.
Wait, who's bickering what? Oh, I see.
Yeah, let's not worry about that. That's fine.
Just don't worry about it, Chris. Before you know it, Dad will come around and start painting the kitchen.
In red.
And it will be red.
Yeah. So, Dad, if you want to paint the kitchen red, then right. Let's have it. While we're here, we might as well do the what's in store, the what's in the gallery thing, the gross group picture thing. If you haven't already, there is still a moment. You can go along and put your own stuff in the gross groups gallery. If you're in the Boom Hut already, you get also automatically approved entry to the gross group, because everyone in the Boom Hut's great anyway, so you can always just come in. If you're not in the Boom Hut, then you should be anyway, but come along and join the gross group, put your picture up, and before you know it, it will be on the telly now, because I'm going to do it momentarily.
Be on the telly.
But even if you don't do it for the next couple couple of minutes, then it will still be there by the time I get to the end of the week. So let me have a look now. I shall share my screen. I can figure out which one it is. It's probably that one. It'll be that one. That'll do. I'll share that one. And I shall put it like that. So we can still be down the side here. I'll hide myself behind my... I'll get rid of my logo. So I'm still here. And yeah, we'll have a look through and see what's what. Chris sent me a message on Facebook. Okay, I'll have a look in a minute. I'll have a look now because it might be something that you need to do on the thing, but something. I can't see it if you sent it to me through wherever. I don't know where you sent it, but I haven't found it. So Ray, I haven't got it. Unless it's there. Let's have a... Oh, I found it. Hang about.
The wonders of technology.
The wonders of technology. It
The
says,
wonders of
hi Chris, I'm Ray
technology.
from Malta. I sent some souvenirs for you and for eModels. I sent them to eModels. I told James to give them to you, okay. Hope to see you in Telford. Cool, thanks Ray. That's lovely. Yeah, we're up at eModels next week. And yeah, if you're in Telford in November, then give us a shout and we'll figure out how to meet up and stuff. But thank you very much. As long as, you know, James hasn't nicked them or whatever. If it's edible, he's probably already eaten it. But
I was actually listening. Why are we looking at a D'Agostini order confirmation?
because SpiderQ8 put it up on the page.
All right.
It's
Why?
it's his order confirmation. He said a thing happened. It's Chris Williams' fault.
Oh, is it?
It's
he's
not.
ordered something.
He's put it down the bottom there. It's the Iron Man
Oh, is it any wrong,
artwork that he accidentally subscribed to. So yeah, the Iron Man artwork isn't actually available as yet. It's probably, almost certainly, a trial run. So may or may not even turn up. But yeah, we'll see. If it does, then you'll see and you'll know about it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then you won't know about it. Steve has got some. He put a picture up. I didn't notice, but Spid noticed that it's not Starship Filth. It's Starship Filth.
Oh, making these spelling mistakes.
Oh, wait a minute.
That
Wait,
wouldn't be
it's
the
not
first
his-
time I've paid that's misspelled.
I checked mine, and mine says Starship Filth. So they must have changed it at some point and got it wrong. But yeah, you'll have fun with that. That'll be
I've got one,
very
yeah.
useful.
I'm
Expect to see
sure I've
lots
got-
of your pictures.
Oddly, I haven't got that one. I have Starship Base Sludge.
All right.
I'm sure I've got a Vallejo metal colour somewhere with a misspelled name. I do have a Citadel. Well, I have a Citadel contrast Marines Ultramarines blue, which is brown.
Yes, this is the one you got from the shop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's actually
It's labelled.
snakebite leather in the wrong label bottle. I'm keeping that. It'd be worth millions.
Steve
they have
says
the big
it says
issue with
Starship
the
on the
dice, though?
listing. Sorry, Jerry. What was that?
Didn't they have the issue with the dice that they sent out all the what was it? The latest released dice for a certain chapter, and all had the wrong named chapter on it.
Really? Oops.
Don't. You kind of think they check that, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it was the Raven Guard one, and it came out with like salamanders or something. So everyone was going, "Oh, good, we're getting a salamander
It's
codex."
like, oh, why are my Raven Guard things green? From the first giveaway.
Steve has been building this thing. It made me think of Jedi Starfighter when I saw it. But it's obviously
I
made
don't know
out
what
of
the
like,
wings are based on. Well,
17
that's
different
what the wings
things.
are from, I think.
It's different. The wing arrangement is that.
The wings are from the Revell Jedi Starfighter,
Ah, well, there you go.
which
That'd
is
be
actually
why.
not a bad little kit, to be honest.
Um,
Considering it's Revell and Star Wars, it's actually quite good.
Hmm.
The figure, of course, is a complete abortion. It looks nothing like a human being.
yeah, no, vaguely arms and legs, but you're lucky if you get two of each. Yeah.
I can see some
Um,
Warhammer stuff. I can not sure what the back tail planes are from.
I'm assuming that's the same as the cockpit assembly because it's the same colour, the same plastic.
Give us a look from the front, Chris.
It's all like that. I can go back around the front. There we go.
That is the cockpit from the Jedi Starfighter. Yeah. Don't know what the white bit is.
All right.
I
So you
don't
think the
know
wings are
I don't know.
Jedi Starfighter as well?
The canopy is.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
right,
canopy.
yeah, well, the canopy
yeah.
will be, yeah, because that's the same as the wings.
Yeah, the
But
canopy.
the whole nose cone bit is the same as the back bits.
Yeah, I don't know what that's from. I don't know what that is.
Steve will be here. It says It's a Russian helichopper thing. He says.
Oh, okay. That's why it looks like something out of sci-fi.
Yeah. So they probably don't. They shouldn't go out sideways. They should go upwards.
Yeah. The
He's
other
got
bit,
them on the wrong sides to make them come out the sides.
I'm assuming the dark grey bits are Imperial Warhammer because they're square, and the only flying vehicles that are square are the Imperial vehicles. So looks awesome.
Yeah, I expect once it's in primer, it will look fine.
Got a bit of
and
Destiny feel to it.
yeah, I suppose it has.
Could
Really.
have rinsed me water
He's
out.
also got a kit. He actually bought a kit, and I was all shocked and horrid until he said he was just using it for Greebles.
Yeah, I
Train,
picked up
just
loads
uses
of the Rebel
Greebles.
stuff when they did a sale. In Hobbycraft, they were doing like 75% off. I just went in and sort of like swept the shelf and go, right, that's bits we can do.
I'm taking this shelf with me. Tom has been doing some things from a game. I can't remember which one. It's one of the
that's the Star Wars Legions. I
yeah
think.
Legions, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been doing some paintings of things. He's going to work on the basing today, and it'll be done. That was days ago, so it's obviously finished by now. Jason has picked up the Battlestar Pegasus, which is the one with all the extra engines.
That's the one where everybody gets fat on the Pegasus, don't they? The Lee gets fat on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the ship of fatness.
Oh, right.
It's really weird to watch that one again.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch.
Just to see him sort of wander around as a fat Leodama.
Yeah, even though you know it's just padding, it's still like.
Not right. Yeah,
It's really hard. It's really hard to accept that he's actually British.
We have Daryl has been doing his figure again. He did tell what it was, but I can't remember now.
Is that not Darkseid?
It might be. I don't know all of these, so yeah.
The thing, you know what I thought when I saw this? This is gonna be weird, right? Imagine you're like some like superhero type bad guy or good guy, whatever. But you're basically walking around. I mean, just imagine you just stood there in a thong and boots and a cloak. You'd feel a bit of a tit, wouldn't you?
When you say imagine, you mean?
I mean, just imagine yourself stood there in nothing but boots, a thong, and a cloak, and you'd be like, "I can't go out like this."
We are expecting this is what you're wearing now.
Yeah. It's like, why would you not just wear clothes or an outfit? I don't understand.
Well, when you're ripped like that, you probably don't want to wear clothes because nothing fits. No trousers would fit over your thighs, would they?
You can definitely see it's the best case of roid shrinkage.
Yeah. I don't think that's how muscles work, though.
They probably don't work. No, that's probably it. Yep.
Weird.
Yeah, so that's Daryl. Lend has been scratch building seats. I remember him saying about this. Yeah, he's got a 172nd AN74,
Cool.
but didn't have any interior seats on it. So he's been scratch building seats out of placar plate.
Cool.
So yeah,
Has he hit the regret point yet?
I don't know if he's doing all of them or if he's just doing half of them, or I don't know.
Is it me or does it have like no internal windows or external windows?
It's got one. Look, there it is.
One.
So-
There's another one at the back. I'm assuming it's meant to be a cargo plane. So
I'm hoping it's going to be open or something because I actually know people who do that, and then you can literally see through this 1 millimeter gap into a fully sort of done up interior, and you go, okay, I know it's nice, but still, was it
spent
really
6
worth?
weeks making that.
Yeah.
Unless you've put pictures up online or somewhere in a blog or
Yeah,
something.
but you know it's there.
Yeah.
It's all good. If you're enjoying doing it, then you're doing it. You know, it's not
Yeah.
it's not about doing it necessarily to be seen. Here we have Paul with the right leg of the RG New Gundam.
I think that's the left leg. Oh, no, it's the right leg.
He says it's the right leg.
It's the
as
right
well,
leg,
so
but it's leaning, so it looks
it's
like
leaning
it's
leftish.
Yeah,
but
I was looking at the foot and thinking it was the
Yeah.
left leg. Forgetting that.
it might be the left foot. I don't know.
Hmm.
It doesn't say what the foot is.
It's a gam. It's a good gam, that. Is that from it's the new Gundam, isn't it? Yeah, the real grade new.
Skullfish says that's me. That Pegasus is that?
Skullfish.
Hey, what? Hang about. So we now know that Skullfish is Jason. I forget that immediately, but yes.
I'm sorry, I can't say your name with a straight face.
What, Jason?
Oh, Jason.
Oh. Right, where were we, Paul? And then there's a picture of me because it was my birthday. So
Happy birthday!
my wife put up a picture of me and my two daughters.
Also, happy
One
birthday!
of which looks
Paul,
like
who
she's
was
trying to
your birthday
escape.
after yours.
Is that a Loot Crate one?
The shirt, yes, it was. Yes,
Yeah, I recognised it. I had it briefly.
briefly.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
I gave it to my nephew.
Ah, okay, that's right. As long as it didn't, get.
There's only so
punctured
many
or something.
T-shirts I can actually wear at any one
Yeah, I
point.
don't do Loot Crate anymore, so I've
Nobody does
No.
look great anymore. It's gone.
Has it finished? Did it?
Yeah, it went out of business.
Ah, right.
Oh, right, I wasn't aware of that. That
They
could
might be
explain why I
giving away
don't
a
get
box
any
full of
emails anymore.
stuff at loading cost.
Probably it. Yep. Right, we're back to Steve. He's put something else on the front. I was thinking it was going to be primed, but it's not yet. It's just got a big nose wedge thing.
Okay, now it's got the Destiny look to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much
Like a
Destiny
big
now.
square bit that makes no aerodynamical sense. Yeah, Destiny.
Well, it's going
Fantastic.
through space, so it doesn't need to be aerodynamical.
I love it.
It still annoys me they don't have weapons.
Well, they might
Yeah.
do. We don't know if they have weapons. I'd
This
still
one
not-
does because it's got big guns on the side there. Look. So he's drifting away from the Destiny feel now by putting guns on it.
Yeah.
I know the Destiny ones do look like they have guns on it, but you just can't do anything with them.
I actually fired up Destiny the other day just for.
Right, this was me earlier in the week.
Sort of
I went
That
out
begs
and
more questions than I really want
put a
answers
dress on.
to, in all
Um,
fairness.
yeah, we
You want the answers, Jerry. You just can't handle the truth.
we'll gloss over that one.
Yeah.
Eric has somehow. I don't think these are out yet.
Yeah, they are. They came out
I
last week.
thought they were out November sometime. But,
No, they came out last week. Week before.
oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Aeronautica Imperialis
Yeah.
look really cool. I think I'm going to end up picking up one of these at some point.
Yeah, they are kind of a little bit sort of 1/144th scale size,
That's
not
perfectly
quite.
all right. That's acceptable.
but you'd like them because they're tiny, and you can buy sets of just the planes. You don't have to buy the whole game. So
Yeah. Although it
Really,
looks
they
quite,
do look
quite
nice.
a big box for just one plane. If it's
yeah,
tiny
I
plane.
think you get 3 of them.
I think
So-
it's,
oh,
yeah, I think it's a squadron.
Cool. I'll see if there's a mixed bag or something that don't really want 3 the same.
I think you can make. They did like a variant of them, so you can make like 2 different ones. I think.
Yeah, they'll still be
I
like
have
3
got
alt
some
jets, but
Games
3
Workshop
Imperial.
gift vouchers, so I shall be popping along there at some point and seeing what I can pick up.
It makes me laugh that they're called Dakar jets. That's like just calling them bullet planes.
Well, it is.
It's a
basically, isn't it?
bullet plane. It's a shooty plane.
Osric's in saying hello. Steve says he saw them in Stockport Warhammer, but resisted the temptation. They look fab.
Yep.
I don't understand how you can resist the temptation of things that you
No, this
admit
isn't
they
fair.
look really good. Why don't you buy them?
They're kind of limited appeal though, unless you like tiny things.
Yeah.
There's no impetus to buy them if you're just a model, unless you're either playing the game or like Chris, you like little 1/44 scale
It's
type stuff.
fine. LD has done a Gundam, but it's not red, so we're all a bit shocked. It looks like a
Liking
penguin
it.
face as well. Why has it got a penguin face?
Why not? What's wrong with penguin face?
I don't know. It just doesn't look right on a Gundam.
Penguins are good.
Penguins are cool.
So you can see
Steve said
expectations.
holiday spending money. That's why he
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
buy it. So yeah.
I've just
Right.
Yes. So Dennis has done that. LD. Cool. It's different. It's not red, but it's lovely and was built in like an afternoon or something. It does them really quick.
I like the black sort of stripy patch on the shield. That's mint, that is.
Like the wingy things.
Fin funnels, dear boy.
Hey.
They're
Fin-
funnels. They're fin funnels. Yeah.
I thought they were the little rocket things.
No, they're just different fin funnels to like.
You told me the little rocket things were fin funnels,
Yeah, they are.
but you
No,
said
they're
fin
funnels.
funnels.
These are fin funnels. The Cesabia's got funnels, and these are fin funnels for obvious reason, as they are
Okay.
fins.
So they're not fin funnels. The ones that I've
So
got.
those are fin funnels. The ones on the Cesabia are just funnels.
Yeah, they're just funnels on the Cesar
okay.
Barbie. Because they've not got a fin on them. Although
Just
the little bits come
confusing.
out, it's a little bit like fins.
It's a bit confusing. I don't understand it. But yeah, it looks lovely. Whatever it's got on it. There we have Mr. Quanoman himself. Has done an Enterprise. Tell us about the Enterprise, Princess Twinkly Toes.
So I'd spotted one that had lights on it, and then ended up sort of accidentally buying the one that didn't have lights on it. So then I had to buy 2 of them. That's just.
As you
Oh
do.
no, I've got to buy 2 now. Oh no.
Oops.
So I figured I'll do the one without lights first, because going to be easier one. And then as I'm building, I'll do, be watching documentaries and stuff like that on whatever it is I'm building. And I discovered that white isn't the actual colour of the original model that we used for the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
The original model that's seen on screen were actually blue. Same as the naval ships.
Yeah, like kinds of blues and greys and stuff.
Yeah, and but then when they come to try and do the image compositing stuff so that it looks like it's in space, the dark colour meant that it became like a ghost. It was like way too transparent. All you could see were windows. So they'd had to have a bloke run all around the studios, getting as many spotlights as they possibly could to blast it with as much light as they possibly could, which meant that it just ended up looking white on camera. Because at the time that they're doing that, they'd got a fan. Star Trek as a whole had like a fan base of flat zero, so they didn't have the funding available to go and repaint it or anything like that. So I was kind of half tempted to do one of these kits so that it's, the original,
Like properly original, but never seen on screen sort of thing.
Yeah. So there may end up being a third Enterprise that gets built.
For justifiable reasons, I feel.
Didn't they originally have Spock as being slightly green?
Yeah,
But they spent a lot of time in post-production correcting it and making him look more flesh-toned. It's like, no, he's meant... Oh, did it now.
Originally, we were going to have a tail like the devil. And,
Really?
Because the guy, Gene Roddenberry, I get tongue-tied saying his name, the guy that made it.
Yeah.
He basically made... The original design for Spock was that it looked like the devil. Because he's atheists or whatever, ones that don't believe in religion sort of thing. So he's trying to sort of put into his thing this devil character that you shouldn't judge someone by their appearance kind of
right, yeah.
But then obviously in that particular era, and especially that country,
It didn't fit very well, so yeah.
But I ended up, and I discovered that on the interior of the water nacelles, that was done completely in chrome, and where the blue light for the other versions of the Enterprise had been running down the side of it, the original one had a purple light there that didn't show up at all. And when they blasted it with all these other spotlights. So yeah, there's definitely, it's basic economical common sense. If there's three versions of the Enterprise out there, I have to have all three.
Yeah, it makes sense. You should be allowed to do that. Yeah.
I must say, trying to go for screen accuracy is sometimes a nightmare because you never quite know. When I was doing my Deep Space Nine runabout, if you look at the actual filming model, it's various shades of greys and light blues. If you look at the actual thing they built to be on the set, and like the doorway of the runabout in the airlock, it's kind of eggshell blue. Duck egg blue. So it's like, well, do I paint it duck egg blue or do I do it all the whites and greys? So you never quite know.
On a series, it's difficult, but even on films, you'd get screen accurate from one scene to the next is different. So
yeah. Well, that's why I tend to try and make them look like the filming model, because at least then you've got reference shots of the actual model, so you can say, well, that's what it really looks like when you look at it.
Edward's been doing a Falcon. Aluminium. Yep.
Is that the 144th?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
It's the aluminium flagon.
He's obviously put some dirt underneath him.
Looking
Dirty
nice.
bottom.
It's very mucky bottom.
Lit it up. Oh, nice. I like the blue. The blue's really rich and vibrant.
Blue.
And
Awesome.
yeah, all lit. Lovely cockpit in there as well. This is Gemma. For my birthday, I bought her some Lego. I don't know how that worked out either, but yeah.
Don't. That's the set my wife wants.
I don't understand this thing with Friends. I had to
Friends,
suffer
it's-
Friends for
it's
so many
funny.
years, and I just despise it now.
Don't. My wife's been rewatching it again, and she sticks it on when she goes to bed, and I have to try and remember to turn it off. Otherwise, it's just a friggin' nightmare.
I had one of those friends that was like, "Let's all sit down and watch 6 episodes of Friends," and we're all like, "No, let's not." But we had no, couldn't really.
Lego seem to have got confused with their numbering systems as well, because the last Lego kit I built, I think had 2 number 1s and then a 2, and then 2 number 3s and 3 4s. So I don't understand why they've got 2 number 1s. Why not either put them in one big bag or call it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4?
Reasons
Yeah, they don't seem to make sense.
that we can't begin to comprehend.
And
Lego,
the last
just don't
picture
ask.
that I'm aware of in the group was my dragon.
Your dragon,
That's that's Cassandora yellow, base coat sort of thingy on it, base shade, whatever you call it. So yeah,
Gemma says that the first bag from the Friends set has been completed.
the first 1 bag or 2.
Really?
bags,
You've not
or
built
2
it by
one
now?
bags.
She says just as the first bag.
First bag, but one of ones or
Completed.
both ones.
In all fairness, I do really like the Star Destroyer, but I just don't want to spend the money on it.
The Star Destroyer doesn't appeal to me. It's just a big grey triangle. I
The
don't.
Super Star Destroyer is mint when you built it, put it on the shelf. It is massive. But yeah, it was 400 quid. I should have spent on something else.
Yeah, that's the reason. I mean, I've got the Millennium Falcon. I'm fine with that, but I don't really want to spend another like 600 quid on that.
No, you do really.
You do, but you don't.
You do.
I do, but I don't.
You're just saying this in public because you know any important other halves might
It
see
might be
this,
recorded and.
She's
able
got
to
even
be-
more Lego than I do. It's quite depressing.
but- Well, the best bit about the Super Star Destroyer, because I had it and I needed to make some space, so I said, I said to my friend, "Well, I'll loan it to you so you can put it on your shelf because I'm running out of space." The best bit was then disassembling it to give it to him to take back to his house. Basically, just breaking it all up into bits. It was so satisfying.
But this one's not even the Super Star Destroyer. It's just
No,
a
it's
normal
just a
Star
regular Star
Destroyer.
Destroyer, isn't it?
Mm.
Yep.
It
I
does
always
look
wanted
nice,
the UCS original Star Destroyer, but it was long out of print by the time I got around to it.
Well, this is what this is. This is the second generation of the UCS Star Destroyer,
Nice.
and it's literally about 1 meter long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I know. That's
Don't
nice.
make
Dave's
me
been
go
building
look at it,
tanks.
then I'll get all, it'll ever be in the danger zone then.
I'd love it, but I just don't have the room for it either.
I don't know what tanks Dave's been building, but it's a tank.
It's a Panzer.
It's
Three?
a tank. It's
King
German.
Tiger.
Don't know. Dave, you still there? What is it, Dave? Dave.
Bang,
Looks like an oddly out of shape King Tiger
it's
with a
got-
Herschel
I think it's
turret.
got-
or a
It's got
Bolt
like a
turret.
toon sort of thing to it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not
a
in
tank, but it's
scale
that
with
sort of thing.
anything.
No, it's a. I think it's a Meng because it's only got three running wheels. 3 road wheels and
I know they.
It's
Well,
not
I
really-
know a couple of the others do some out of scale ones as well. Some of the other
yeah,
ones.
it's the King Tiger, says Osric. It's the Meng King Tiger. You can tell by the turret.
Right.
I knew that. It's only
Gemma
got 3
does say
road
that
wheels. so-
both of the ones are done. She's on number 2 now, which is the
Ah.
third one. Yeah, Osric says King Tiger, and Tom says T-47. Is that the same?
No, T-47 is Russian.
Is it?
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
that's
know it's a
German.
tank, but that's as much as I know.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
Koenig.
And that's the end of this week's.
I do agree with Lord
Video of the group.
Barclay. The slave one does look good. I've got it on my shelf in the other room.
Oh right, is it obviously the Lego one?
Yeah, the Lego UCS one. It does look quite good.
There we go. Dave is still here. He says it's the Meng King Tiger with Porsche turret.
A Porsche turret.
Oh.
Mm.
I don't know what bones.
Cynical
he's got
Steve says he's got to love you and leave you guys. Early flight. See you in a fortnight or so.
Have
Yeah.
a good one. Enjoy
Have a
it.
good- have a good one. Yeah, so we're not here next week anyway, so you're not really missing much.
Yeah. Tom Rickliff. Tom says he hadn't seen the German logo until just then.
There we go. We'll let you off then.
I've actually got
Right.
nothing to do now, or rather, nothing I can do while my brushes are drying, and I've got no brush cleaning stuff. So
Is that it? Is it?
I'm just chilling out.
My screen's broken. I couldn't press the button. There it goes. Right. yeah, so that says fly safe, and Dad says hi, Side. I didn't realise Side was only just come in, but I don't know what Smurf father love, but yeah, don't know.
Ooh, that's getting me hungry now.
Yeah, I
was
just
getting
saw
upset.
that.
He says the Porsche turret is a myth. Pre-production is correct. Okay. Tom says lamb burgers for dinner. We don't do dinner here. We do time and telly. So what time is it where you are, and what have you been watching on telly?
I have a confession to make. It's 9 o'clock, but my confession is, for some reason, I watched the first 2 ever episodes of Steven Universe. I don't know why.
It's actually quite fun to watch.
I think it's good if you hang around any of the Gorka Media type websites like Kotaku or IO9 or Gizmodo, it's always mentioned, and I've always wondered what it was. So I'm like, I'll give it a try.
I don't know what it is. What?
I think I got up to series 4. I haven't had a chance to watch any more of it, but I didn't think I'd get on with it, but it's something that I've actually watched until series 4.
Yeah, I mean, they're only like 10 and 15 minutes long, aren't they? So
yeah, exactly. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, I quite like the style. Because at first I'm thinking, it's just some girly nonsense, like, My Little Pony crap. But then it's like, actually, no, it's probably not really. It's just kind of generic. It's kind of interesting. From what I've seen.
Gemma says it's 9 p.m. and she's been watching Friends, as you might have guessed.
Every night while I'm in bed. No, I'm just no.
There's only 246 episodes or something. It's fine.
Well, at least she's off of a Big Bang.
And he's watching Vinland anime. I don't know what that one is either.
Vinland. I have to say, my overriding memory of my previous relationship was just like 4 years of really crap TV I really didn't want to watch.
Yeah, we just watched a lot of Big Bang Theory and now Friends because it's having a resurgence.
Yeah.
So
it's 25th anniversary of Friends. I don't know if that's the beginning or the end. It's probably the beginning, isn't it?
I don't know, but they keep threatening a movie of it or something.
They're all old, man.
I know, together, but they're never going to. Yeah.
It's only because none of the actors have gone off and done anything after that.
Osric's 9 p.m. and watching Killjoys. I watched the first couple of them and then got distracted by something and didn't go back to them. Didn't really.
Killjoys isn't too bad. Dark Matter's another one along the same that got released around about the same time. Both of them are on their 3rd series, I think, at the moment.
Must be about there, yeah.
No, it's not too bad.
Dave spent his last 2 days off binge watching the Dark Crystal on Netflix, the new prequel series. I mean to watch it, but I haven't got around to it yet.
Oh, right. I was on Netflix. Oh.
I never got on with that film. I don't know why.
I don't remember enough about it. I was too young.
It was all
Jerry,
and stuff. It was great.
Quick question for Jerry. Isn't it a pain in the butt whenever somebody comes in that door and knocks the ladders over?
No, the door opens the other way, so it hits them.
Yeah, that's just the closet. So okay. It's not too bad. That's cheap my wood closet.
Cheap burglar alarm.
Literally full of wood.
Tom was angry about the killing of Dark Matter. Has it finished? Did it?
They killed it. I didn't realise that.
You can be angry about it now as well. Killjoy is on the 5th and final season. Still haven't got a budget though, apparently.
When's the next series of Expanse out?
Soon.
There is one, but wasn't that the one that wasn't meant to happen, but the fans saved it or something?
Yeah, it got taken over by Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be on Amazon Prime, but I think it's October, is it, or November or something?
I think so. It actually looks quite good, although I do get a little bit annoyed about that because I've read all the books. So
yeah, forget that. I haven't read any.
So I've watched the first season.
If you've never read the books, you will really enjoy it. If you've read the books, you'll go, well, where's that bit? That was like a massive bit of the plot.
They just didn't bother with it.
No, well, I've not read the book. I didn't even know about it until I read it, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I enjoyed it. So just waiting for the next series now.
Yeah, I watched the first season.
It is good, and they did actually cast it well
for some reason. So I'll have to start again at some point.
My just overriding favourite little tiny clip is the guy that tries to go through the wormhole dead fast and just like instantly stops and just goes awesome.
You've ruined it now.
Oh, trust me.
I haven't seen that bit.
You'd see it coming a mile away.
Sergeant Bones is sad about Dark Matter Serenity. Why did they die? Why did they finish? Why TV studios shouldn't be allowed to make decisions about things because they make the wrong decisions.
Although they've got a little bit more leeway now because they were going to kill off the Orville, but that moved to a different studio.
That was doing all right though. The Orville was doing quite well, I thought.
It's moved over to Hulu now.
All right.
Oh, I
So
know
the
you
next
said that.
series will be under them. But yeah, no, I actually really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the first series was kind of gash. The second series was actually much better. But one thing that struck me watching the Orville was basically I'm sitting there thinking, this could just have been written by all the staff writers from on Deep Space Nine, because it is just DS9 style characterization. Even the sound, even the music, the way they use the music for like the fade ins and fade outs and between scenes is just post next gen, pre Voyager. It's just DS9. It's perfect. And it's like I like Discovery, but this is what we really wanted was more DS9 basically.
I got halfway through the latest season of Discovery and stopped as well. I just got distracted by other shiny things and drifted away.
No,
Yeah.
halfway through the season it stopped anyway. It goes into a small season.
Now there is
But-
more of it, but I haven't seen. But
First season was terrible. Second season was much better.
Yeah.
I watched all of the first season, quite enjoyed it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it was all right. Looking forward
second
to,
season I watched the first half of it and then just haven't. So
Yeah,
I think
looking
you just
forward
found
to,
Spock.
Looking forward to Picard though.
Yes,
Oh, that does look
could be
good.
Quite interesting.
Sergeant Bones says Orville DS9 meets Monty Python. Yeah, the first series was terrible because they were trying to make everything a comedy. I think in the second series they realised, screw it, let's just make a Star Trek series. So it's got some humour, but it's more. It's more truer
more
to
in place. The humour fits better.
Yeah, it's
But-
truer to the feel of like 1990 Star Trek.
But it was weird when you watched it originally because you had Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy, and it was not as much of a hardcore comedy. It was partially trying to be a sci-fi show.
Yeah,
And
but
it was-
but then the second season they kind of found the balance and said, let's just do DS9 in a ship, and let's have some humour because some of the episodes aren't humorous at all. They're much more
Some of them
hardcore.
are quite deep.
Yeah.
Every time I saw him at his bench and he's got the Kermit figure sitting on the bench, I kept expecting him to burst into Kermit voice.
Yeah, but I like the fact they keep falling back on the classic tropes of like Star Trek. So I can't think of any of the episodes straight off, but you've got the classic things like the mystery space virus, the intelligent bomb, things like
Lost in a time bubble and
lost a time bubble, or that. There's always like the classic stories that you always see. So yeah, but I
there's
quite
always
enjoy
one crew member has some problem that gets solved by the end, and yeah,
Yeah. That was good.
I do enjoy that.
I actually just started to rewatch that DS9.
Oh, DS9 is the best. It's almost not. It's like I don't know. It's weird. Like the next gen kind of got really dated the first few seasons. You can watch it now and go, "Oh, it's so dated." DS9, it doesn't look dated at all.
Yeah, but it actually got better as it went through. Once he lost his hair, it was great.
Oh, I know. Once he became badass, I'm not going to say that.
But they really should. It set up for a film to finish it, didn't it? Because
I did get annoyed at the last episode.
Finish.
Yeah, the last episode did annoy me a little bit, but the rest of it was fine.
Yeah. It was, I think they hoped for a film, but it never happened because, by that point, the next gen films were tanking. So, but yeah, DS9, man, it just got better and better and was never bad. I can't think of a clunker episode actually. Were there any clunker episodes?
Oh
I
yeah,
think there were a couple, but for the most part, there were some really good ones.
They tended to do a lot of sort of multi episode arcs, didn't they?
Well, they had the whole arc, the Dominion War arc. For the
Yeah,
best.
but I mean, even apart from that, there were a lot of multi episode things of being back in the past.
there was Garak and
bits and
that. There was Garak's arc. There was Bashir's arc.
There was the fun one. There was a couple of episodes that I really liked with the Ferengi in. One being the one with they're based on the Magnificent Seven.
Oh, they're
going to the old.
the Ferengi. Oh yeah, the
station.
one with, I think is it Quark's mother's been kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's that's true.
And then there's one where his nephew Nog, where he just takes all the stuff and starts stealing people's stuff to get other stuff to get parts, and that one was quite good.
Yeah, and you know what stuck in my mind forever? Self-stealing stem bolts.
Yeah.
Stealing stem bolts even
Yeah.
from that exact episode.
But then you did find out what they looked like, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah. Because he said because they wanted 100 self-sealing stem bolts for 2 tessipates of land, and they're like, "What is a tessipate? I don't know, but it's worth 10 packs of self-sealing stem bolts that we've got to get rid of." So
I like the one where, you know, The Wire, where Garrett got addicted to that thing in his head.
oh yeah,
Make him feel good. And then it's all of those stories that he was telling that turn out to be, you know, it were Elam that set him up, and then you discover Elam is actually his first name and
yeah.
all that. But there's a follow-up novel to that, to the whole story arc for Garrett, where that's basically set out as he's written a letter after Garrett's returned to Cardassia. He's written a letter to Dr. Bashir, which is in effect the entire book, you know. And you discover the part right at the end of the episode The Wire where Bashir says to him, "You told me all these stories, and I discovered it's just a web of lies. Which one is the actual truth?" And Garrett just does that grin and says, "My dear doctor, they were all the truth." And when you read this book, you discover they actually were all the truth. They were all just different spins on the truth that it used his training, all the training that he was given to become a spy. It used that to make the truth feel like a lie. So everything that it said, every version of the things that he'd said, they were all the truth, just made.
But he's not a spy though. He's just a simple tailor.
Just a I mean, Garrick is like obviously you've got to love Cisco, but I think Garrick has to be, of all the characters in that series, Garrick has to be, I think, my favorite character, because he's not only does the actor playing him just play it to perfection, because he's almost like he's friendly and almost trustworthy, but not quite. But then but he is, but he isn't, and you never quite. And it's just such a brilliantly, beautifully played character, Garrick. The way
it didn't seem to go anywhere. It was the same at the beginning and the end, really.
Well, he does and he doesn't, but you never
Bashir had a lot of development throughout the series.
Yeah, you never know if he's the good guy or the bad guy, and then it's the kind of story arc resolves, and it's he kind of resolves himself and resolves his storyline. It's just a wonderful character, but it's just the actor's face in the makeup, which is brilliant.
I did like what they did with
says
the
the
Morn
episode
character.
where the war criminal was excellent.
Yes, the Cardassian.
Yeah, the Morn character was good.
Oh yeah.
Especially the one where they pretended to kill him off.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Auctioned off his ashes.
Yeah.
The one where Osric says about the war criminal, I was about to say Dr. Jetrel, but that's from Voyager. That's for some reason, just if you think of one of your favorite TV series or ATV, some little detail was sticking. For some reason, Dr. Jetrel and the Matremia bomb. But the Metreon Cascade, that episode, for some reason, my brain has remembered Metreon Cascade, the Matremia bomb. The Metreon bomb and Matremia and Dr. Jetrel.
Together.
It was that actor that did a lot of acting in Star Trek. I think he played the war criminal in DS9 as well.
I can picture him now, but I can't think of what character name he used. But
did he? The same bloke. I think he played the Odo, the researcher that was Odo's father character.
Yes, yeah, the same guy had that delightful mouth that made the sort of mouth sounds that was really hypnotizing. I can't explain it.
That mouth that made the mouth sounds.
Yeah, he had when he spoke, he had a certain shape to his voice and sounds that was just mesmerizing.
Yeah, that, like people do. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a Star Trek trivia fact that most people don't know or won't know. Do you remember the Next Generation episode, The Most Toys, where the trader, the black market trader, captures Data and wants to keep him as one of his prizes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy that played him, I can't remember his name, the actor that played him, I can't remember his name. He's typically a movie actor. But anyway, it was originally cast to be Robin Williams.
All right.
But it wasn't. Yeah, it didn't turn out to be Robin Williams. Apparently it was.
In all fairness, I'm sort of glad they didn't.
Yeah, it's always a bit strange seeing somebody you know from something else in something else. It happens throughout a lot of series that I watch.
But that's the weird thing with Star Trek. They have the same stable of actors that they rotate around for, like the guy that played Dr. Detrellin and Odo's mentor, and what was he called? Dr. Odo's thing was Dr. something.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Dr. Odo dead.
like they've got the regular actors that always. It's like watching the Bill where you have the same actors turn up. But the thing is, you never kind of questioned it. You never went, "Oh, that's the guy that played the other guy in the other series. That's rubbish. That is."
They've got different ears on.
Yeah, you just kind of accept it. Whereas any other series, if they recycled actors, you'd be like, "That's rubbish. He played the bad guy last week. That's nonsense."
Yeah, but
think
even
a
when
couple
you
of-
watch different
that, like-
series, they always use the same actors. Because I watched through the Mentalist.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was only when I rewatched the first episode of House that I realised that she was the patient in that, the main woman from the Mentalist.
Oh yeah, and there was also the woman that was the translator lady in Enterprise was in it.
Yeah, they flopped around a bit on this.
Yeah.
On those.
In the Star Trek tradition of recycling actors, had was started where, one that played Deanna Troy's mom.
Loaxana Troy.
Major Barrett.
Major Barrett. Yeah.
Yeah, because she also did the voice for computer system.
Yeah, she was Nurse Chapel.
Going right back to the very first episode, The Cage,
Number
before
one.
Kirk were in it, she was number one.
It just happens to be Gene Roddenberry's wife as well.
Yeah, she was obviously cheap.
I read the thing the other day. It's saying before she died, they recorded her doing phonemes so that they could use her voice for the computer.
Oh, right.
voice
So they could
going
just piece the
forward.
bits together.
Yeah, but like doing the phonemes, like the little structures, like and all the sounds. But they never seem to have used that. That would have been brilliant.
Osric says it's always jarred seeing BSG and SG1 cast all over the place. Yeah, they're all just jobbing actors and actresses, aren't they? Although we're not allowed to say actresses anymore. They're all actors, apparently.
I think it was awesome that they took the two lead actors from Farscape and put them as the two lead actors in Stargate in SG1. It's like,
Yeah, without anybody noticing, yeah.
I think they just realised that they work really well together, and it's like we should just really keep these two together.
Ben
Kenneth's here.
Browder is
Hello, Kenneth. It says
Kenneth.
not as good as Alien or Aliens. They're very good films, but I don't...
in all fairness to him though, he is a lovely guy. I met him once on the train, and he is a fantastic guy to have a conversation with.
What, Ben Browder?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Browder. I love that kind of like slightly like what look he does every now and then.
I was traveling down to London and bumped into him in first class, and we spent the entire trip just chatting away. It was great.
There was some. What was it now? There was some scene in. I think it was either in Atlantis or SG1, where Shepard meets up with whatever. What was Ben Browder's character called in SG1?
Oh God, yeah, I can't remember.
Anyway, they meet up with each other, and there's something along the lines of he says, "Oh yeah," because they've got similar casts. They point to one of the cast, like one of the characters, and say, "Oh yeah, we've got one. His name is," and it's like he's our version of. I can't remember who it was they were talking about though. Oh damn it! I think it was when they were both together, and there was McKay in there as well somewhere.
Yeah, I think I can remember the one you're on about.
I missed the beginning of it. What?
It was where you had Shepard from Stargate Atlantis and whatever the name of the character that Ben Browder played in SG1 together.
All right. Yeah, that's why Osric says Cameron.
Cameron, that's it. Stargate SG1, I've got to watch all that again now.
Is it too soon though?
It's the best. Yeah, it's not been a couple of years. It is the best series ever made about anything ever.
I think I was reading a posting the other day that they're doing a load of votes on the best episode.
All of them.
That's right. There's so many.
Apart from the one we don't discuss.
Which one's
We
that?
don't discuss that one.
I can't think of one particular bad episode.
No, there is one bad episode, but we don't talk about it.
I don't know which one.
Oh no.
It was the Hathor episode that was so bad they even wrote into the script on one episode. Well, I don't remember when that happened. Somebody mentions it and they say,
Oh, right.
that happened? No, we don't talk about it.
Yeah. Right. Lots of people talking about things and stuff. Atlantis. Prometheus.
How do we get on to talking about...
Colin's in at Festa 67.
Hey, Colin. How do we get on to talking about Star Wars and
I
stuff.
don't know. I was talking
Star
about
Trek even.
Star Trek from something at some
Yeah.
point, but we always get sidetracked and talk about things, don't we? There we go. Kenneth saying hello, Colin and Dad, but not to Dave, apparently. Right. Yeah. So, it's 20 past. We've got like sort of 10 minutes ish until closing time, or
Is it
we can
minute?
close any time you like. Yeah. Anything else? Any note? Anyone want to talk about anything?
Ooh.
Is it all just
I'm
gonna go
warm.
quiet? 10-minute warning, Tom says.
It's got to that time of year we've got the heating on because it's really cold downstairs, but upstairs it's not really cold at all, and there's no.
You've got heating on already, have you? What?
Well,
Oh,
no,
I've got
I'm
the fan
tempted to
on.
put mine on.
today, so she's
It
got the
is
heating on downstairs. 'cause
quite
it's
chilly.
cold. But it does get cold downstairs, but warm upstairs, and like one of us has to suffer.
I suppose I'm closer to the equator than you are, so
Yeah, you are. You're almost tropical.
almost tropical, totally tropical.
Right, guys, that's unfortunate me. I will catch up with you later. So.
No problem. Thanks for coming in, Jerry. See you
Take
No
care,
worries.
next time.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Chabella.
Bye bye. Now I have to reposition
I
myself.
think
So I'm
Kenneth
in the
and
middle
Dave
now.
are fighting about aliens and aliens.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch all of that.
Yeah.
Someone's not happy about something, and one's better than the other, and yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing, this is where I'm kind of controversial because I don't really like the aliens films, not because they're bad, but I don't do horror, and they're more suspense and horror than, and I've never liked suspense and horror.
Yeah.
I can see that they're beautifully made films, and I can see they are works of art, but as a thing for me to watch, I wouldn't watch them because the horror just bores me. I think.
I still haven't watched the latest one. Is it Covenant?
I don't know. I've not followed the
I've
franchise.
seen all of the others and quite enjoy them. But
Yeah.
yeah, most films I tend to watch once and probably never again, but I might watch them again a little bit. in a
Although I
few
do like
years
the
or
sound of
something.
the rifles. I like that sound. That's quite good.
Osric saying you shouldn't have the heating on in September.
It's difficult. Like I say, Mama Fox is a bit poorly sick downstairs, so she needs the heating on because it's cold.
Yeah.
But-
Kenneth's complaining that quite a man can't spell princess. Yep, we knew that last week. He still can't spell it this week.
Well, it's just that nobody gets confused and thinks that I'm actually real royalty. You say it's intentional.
Yeah, because he can't use the real word princess because I'm a princess. He can't be a princess as well. I mean, I'm a princess. He can't be a princess. It's not how it works.
Apparently, Covenant's not worth watching. It was bait and switch. It promised aliens, and they were barely in it.
Ah.
Well, they were barely in the other one as well. The Prometheus, weren't they?
When
were
does
in there a
Borderlands
little
come
bit
out?
at the end.
Today or tomorrow?
Kenneth says, I want to watch Chris finish Alien Isolation in VR. I
Oh.
haven't got it in VR. I sure play it again, but it's only on normal flat screen Xbox. I haven't got the VR version of it, but that would be quite, yeah.
Yeah.
I only played it once and got to the bit where you saw an alien running away out of a vent, and that was enough. It's
Is that the one that's not the crappy Gearbox game?
it's I don't know who made it actually, but no, it's a good game.
Yeah, because there's one that it's Aliens Colonial Marines at Gearbox, but there's
Oh yeah, that was the one that was famously bad. Yeah.
terrible. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this was the one that you're alone on a spaceship and there's an alien somewhere and things, and then it's
Yeah.
very tense.
When does Borderlands come out? Is that today or tomorrow? Or
Yes.
excellent.
I
Good
don't
choice.
know, and I don't really care.
I'll take
I know you're crazy about the Borderlands, but it was all right. But
I don't know. I'm crazy about the Borderlands, but I don't know whether to get this or not. I'm like,
I did see a review of it that said it was both the best and the worst Borderlands game.
yeah. There's a bit of a controversy with the reviews going on at the minute.
So
They seem to have accidentally not given preview copies to anybody apart from people they like,
ah,
and only in the US.
that's a little bit worrying, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bob's in. Hi, all. Hi, Bob.
Is somebody going?
No, Bob just came in.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Jerry went, because he went. You saw him. He was here, and then he wasn't.
Kenneth says he can't play it because it hurts too much from the jump scares.
I did just see that. Yeah. I'll stream it again at some point, and you can jump for me.
Jamie says
and-
Borderlands came out today.
Minis, models, and dioramas says Gearbox. It's Colonial Marines. Osric says that it's hide and seek with one unkillable alien. Yeah, it's all about hiding from the alien, isn't it? Hiding in lockers and things.
Yeah, Gearbox have been scummy for a few years. I'd save the cash. Says mini models and dioramas. Yeah, I mean, I follow the gaming news, so I know all the stupidity that Randy Pitchford's been doing for the last 6 months. It's like, God, you've got a major game coming out and you can't keep your mouth shut. That's what you put in it. But I tend to ignore that because at the end of the day, he's just the CEO. But
Yeah.
I'd
Plastic
rather-
Monkey's in. I haven't seen you about during the stream, but welcome. Just in time for the end, really, because
Who's that?
it's Plastic Monkey.
Monkey!
Monkey. Oh, Plastic Monkey. Not a normal monkey.
Time to go in a land far away. You're interfering with his ear.
Yeah, don't do that. I have to put you in your own little box and move you out of the way.
Yeah, I can now interfere with both of you.
Yeah, well, then I'll have to do that.
Trapped in a little box.
Right. I'm gonna call it. Actually, we'll finish there, shall we?
Okay.
So we've done a night, and it's been an evening, and it's been fun. What's that?
It's my random. I've had this since I was a kid. It's like a chintz. I don't know. He's just got an awesome shaped head. I've had him since I was a kid, and I don't know why.
We can't go quite yet.
Bit
Why?
late.
We have
the thing.
a wild Kevin has appeared.
Hi.
Kevin is the latest addition to the Gross Gang.
Oh,
He only joined today, so there he is. Look,
Yeah, you let me in.
he's a
he
new
looks a little bit
force.
like that.
Actually, Chris, what's the collective noun for people? Not the collective noun. What's the name for somebody in the Gross Gang? Like the Boom Hut is the Boomer. They're boomers.
I don't know.
What?
Member of the Gross Gang. I don't know.
That's
but
not really-
You have to come up with your own descriptive term for yourselves.
A suitable adjective would surely be idiots.
Yeah, the descriptive term.
I will not start a gang war. Excuse me.
Yeah, you made it just in time, Si, just for the end.
Yeah, I figured. So
Everyone gone.
But yes, Grocers, says Osric. Not bad. Yeah.
Grocers, but isn't that a large Mercedes?
Eh?
It's the best
Don't know
Mercedes.
what that
the old Grosser.
Jamie's put up a picture of a cup of tea. I think that's a subtle hint.
Cup of tea.
She might be asleep. She might not be talking to me because I didn't paint the kitchen red. I don't know.
I have to say, is somebody actually having a red kitchen, or is this?
No,
just
I
a
don't
joke?
think so. No, I think Dad's is painting the daughter's green, isn't he?
Okay, because red kitchen, kind of 1980s.
There's nothing wrong with the 1980s.
I'm sure Dad tried to paint it red.
I think he said, "Look, I've got all this red."
So even with his
No.
face brush, it's going to take me a long time.
Just get a pot and
Toothing
throw it at the wall. Yes. So, Gemma is still here. She says, "I'm still here." And
Dad says, "I'm
minis,
here."
models, and dioramas. Red kitchens are 3 times better for cooking in for some reason. And Dad is still here. Yeah.
Actually, no, the epitome of an 80s kitchen will be yellow and white colour scheme.
And alternate tiles and yeah.
Yeah, and yellow and like a yellow and white stripy blind on the window. And good God.
Is it? This must be the same house that has that mint green bathroom suite.
You
You
mean
know the one I'm talking about.
Avocado
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
That's 1970s.
Is it? Oh well, you know.
That's
I grew up
1970s.
with one of those. It was horrendous.
Avocado bat set. Holy! I actually went past a house down a couple of streets where I was walking to the shops, and I walked past and there was a skip in the front, and I swear there were the remains of bits of an avocado bath set, and I'm like, I've actually now I've made the joke for 30 years, and now I've actually seen an avocado bath set. It's like, oh
It's not pretty.
no. No.
Kenneth does say that food cooks faster in a red kitchen. So this is a well-known fact.
I don't cook. I just like to eat.
I suppose maybe deliveries get there faster or something.
I don't need.
know.
I just need a room with a microwave in it, and then the room-
Avocado all the way, says Dad. Or HP sauce brown, says that. You can't put a kitchen brown. That wouldn't. No.
Dad says avocado all the way.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna end the stream actually while we're here. Kevin says a bit late in the private chat, but yeah, we knew that because we can see you there. Look.
I told you I'd be a bit late,
You
but
did
I
say-
arrived.
You did arrive, and you're welcome anytime. But yes,
You're
but you
welcome,
said you
but
really-
now bugger off.
you're welcome. But now everybody's got to leave. 'cause
Welcome
it's,
at any time, but
it's the time.
not always the best time.
Yes.
an earlier time.
what I shall do is I shall kick you all to the backstage area. If you have to go by all means. But when I've finished the stream and gone off air, I'll bring you all back in here and we can say goodbye properly.
I've
with
got to go
hugs
make
and
grooves
stuff,
for Mama Fox, so I shall.
or you can just disappear. It's all fine.
Yes, I shall just
So-
disappear. I'm afraid.
Thank you all for joining me. I'll get rid of you lot, then I'll finish talking to
See
them.
you all
So-
later, guys.
so thank you. One at a time. Fox is the one I've got my mouse over at the moment, so I'll click him.
Oh,
So bye,
no,
Fox.
no.
Thanks for
Click him.
coming in. Bye. There he goes. And then Kevin's there as well, but he's only there in Jar Jar. So thanks
Yeah.
for coming in, Simon.
Bye,
We'll
guys.
see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye. And Princess Twinkly Toes. Again, thank you for joining me. We'll see you again another time. So
Bye.
thank you. And then there were one. There was just me. Yes. So thank you all for watching. It's been another week. As I say, there won't be one this time next week because of being at eModels during the day and being tired and driving home and just falling asleep pretty much when I get through the door, I expect. But as ever, Sunday there is the Warhamster. Fox will almost certainly have his first Warhammer thing at 3 PM. As far as I know, he's there. Mine will be 8 PM as ever. Then we've got eModels Monday on Monday, and then Thursday there isn't this. So see you on Sunday, and after that, see you next week sometime. I'll put the button that says I'm going. It's about there. I'll push that one, and that will put things in chat saying thanks for watching. See you soon. I'll click on the little video to do the thing, and I'll see you all later in the week. Thanks for watching. Good night.